Hey guys and gals, the Blue Life here. I'm back from my 3-day vacation, which I put together a little kind of small field trip video from that together. So that should be up soon. But for this video, I am finishing up my DVD update for the month of July. So let's just go ahead and get started. Starting with the DVDs, first up, I just uploaded an unboxing of this. It is Walt Disney Treasures, The Adventures of Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. And it's really interesting about the character of Oswald, because when Walt Disney first started out, he did these animation shorts with the Alice cartoons, and basically he integrated an actual little girl with animation. And it was pretty revolutionary for the time. But after he had done quite a few of those, he wanted to try something different, and so he created Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. And with this, he actually formed a contract with Universal. But the problem was, I guess he didn't know of the entire contract, because a few years later, he actually was going to speak with the head of Universal to try to renegotiate a contract, and the head of Universal was like, "You haven't read the contract. According to this, we own the rights to the character, and we can say who we want to work on these animation shorts." And also, Walt Disney didn't know at the time, when he was heading back after this kind of bombshell had been dropped on him, that Universal had actually gone behind his back and signed his animators up to a brand new contract. I think it was all but one animator. And so, Walt Disney was not happy about this, but out of that came the creation of Mickey Mouse. But it wasn't until 2006 that Oswald came back to Disney, and it was a very odd trade that they did, because Disney owned ABC at the time and Universal owned NBC. They swapped an ABC sportscaster for Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, so they acquired the rights back, and that's why we have this DVD set. So really cool shorts on it, and some good featurettes. Just really nice DVD to add to the collection. Next up is another Disney title, but it's from the Gold Collection. It's Hercules. This is from the Disney Renaissance, around the middle, I think 96, 97. And it's a very good film. Got some really good music in it, some great voice actors. You got James Woods as Hades. He does a great job. And I have to say, the character of Meg there, she was probably one of the first animated characters that I was like, wow, she's hot. But let me just want to open it up for you here. There's the disc right there. But very good film, great animation, great story. And I think this is, and it also uses some nice computer animated effects that was kind of in its infancy then. So moving on, for my last DVD, I picked this up at Big Lots for $5, but it is The Living Daylights. Now, as you've heard before in my previous videos, when I picked up License to Kill, that's really not my favorite Timothy Dalton one. And since there are only 2 Timothy Dalton Bonds, this is my favorite. This is more of a traditional Bond film. License to Kill, I think, kind of tried to go a different way, but for me it just didn't work. But this is a very good film, and Timothy Dalton, really good as Bond. I really like him as James Bond. Alright, getting into the Blu-rays. First up, Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. I finally completed the trilogy. Now I just have to get the other one, I can't remember the name of it right now. On Stranger Tides, that's what it is. That comes out, I think, in October. But what can I say about At World's End? Picture quality is really good on it. I think the story gets wrapped up fairly well. But still, I think that the story in the first place is way too convoluted. There's way too much going on. So, I mean, it's very much like Dead Man's Chest in that respect. But I still think it's an entertaining movie, some good special effects, great action scenes. And it's an enjoyable film. All right, next up, Doctor Who, Series 6, Part 1. I love this show. This is one of my favorite shows of all time. And Matt Smith as the Doctor, he just does a phenomenal job. You've got Karen Gillan, who is just gorgeous, and Arthur Darvill, who's a fantastic actor. But this is actually the first 7 episodes of the series. They actually split it up. The final, I think, 6 episodes are going to air starting the 27th of this month on BBC America. So, really looking forward to that. Picture quality, really good on these. As far as special features, you really only get like Monster Files featurettes. It's really not very substantial. But the episodes in this, all of them are pretty good except for one. But I would definitely recommend picking this up. Great show. Next up is Source Code. This movie is really good. I really enjoyed this. The basic plot of this is that Jake Gyllenhaal is involved in this government project where you can send a person's consciousness back in time to inhabit someone's body for like the last 8 minutes of their life. And so he's trying to do this to find out about this bomb, and it's just a really fun movie with twists and turns in it. Jake Gyllenhaal he has a really good performance in this, really good. And Michelle Monaghan, gorgeous in it, and just a really cool movie. Picture quality is really good in this. You don't really have a lot of special features on it, but you do have like an access source code, which is kind of a picture-in-picture commentary type thing that you can watch over the movie. So I guess all the featurettes are going to be through that. And then you do have an audio commentary, so really cool. Next up, this is one I picked up at Walmart for $6. And honestly, I didn't know what I was going to think of this movie, because this is one of those movies where you either love it or hate it. And fortunately, I loved it. I thought it was hilarious, but it's Bad Santa. Stars Billy Bob Thornton, Lauren Graham, the late John Ritter, and also the late Bernie Mac. Now, this has the unrated version and the director's cut. I watched the unrated version. I'm not really sure which one is the one that is supposed to be the correct one to watch, but I may watch the director's cut one of these days. But picture quality is great on this, and it's just a hysterical movie. Lauren Graham is freaking hot in this, so just a great movie. Now, I've come to the Criterion Blu-rays. First up, The Thin Red Line. Wow, it is really all I can say about this movie. It's directed by Terrence Malick, and I had heard good things about him before, but I had never seen this film. And I have to say, I am a big fan of war films. I love war films. And, this is a psychological war film, in that it focuses more on the effects that war has on these soldiers. And, if you're going into this expecting it's going to be, Hollywood war film, explosions everywhere and all that, it does have that in it, but it's a lot more subdued. But the performances in this are phenomenal. You've got a ton of great actors in this. You've got Adrian Brody, Jim Caviezel, Sean Penn, and you even have like some big name actors that are in it for like a minute or two, like John Travolta, George Clooney. So just fantastic actors in this, and you know, Terrence Malick, he does a lot of. There's a lot of imagery in this film, and it comes off. It's just beautiful comparisons between nature and then, you know, what's going on with the war, and it's just a beautiful film. And the picture quality on this is phenomenal. This is like one of the best picture qualities I've seen on a Blu-ray in my collection. So I mean, you got to pick this movie up. You owe it to yourself to pick this up. Next up was one that it was a blind buy for me. I'd heard good things about it, but it's Seven Samurai. This is a film by Akira Kurosawa, and you know, I didn't know what to expect. I mean, this is a foreign film from 1951, so it's in black and white with, you know, subtitles. And I love this film, man. It's so cool. You know, I thought it was going to be hard to relate to the characters since they were foreign, but you know, I mean, they're very relatable. I mean, these people in there could be, I mean, they have traits that, you know, a lot of people in everyday life would be. And you know, that like the deaths in this movie are really well done. 'Cause they kind of go into like slow motion as they're falling, and when they hit the ground, you see like the clouds of dust come up around them. It's just really well done. Just a really, really cool movie. And I mean, picture quality is quite good on this. But you know, I haven't really had much time to go into the special features, but you know, I got this during the Criterion sale at Barnes & Noble. This is normally $50. I got it for like $25, so really good deal on that, and I definitely recommend picking this one up. Alright guys, well that is the end of my DVD update for July. So tune in soon for kind of my vacation overview / field trip, as well as some movie reviews. So till next time, guys.